That's Hartley in the background, getting ready to do a dive off the diving board. He just turned 4 years old. I'm ready! Maybe I should go help him. Nah, he's a little fish. At 4 years old, he swam on St. Lucian. Actually, at 3 years old, he swam a full length of a pool at the St. Lucia Caribbean swim meet, so international swim meet. And yeah, today I want to talk about when not to counter. When not to counter. I actually just did a video on home sale contingencies with someone that called saying that their house has been on the market for 60 days and they did have 2 offers, but their agent did not submit a counter, and my thoughts on that, so make sure you don't miss that one. But now, in that conversation, I did tell her that there are instances where I will not counter, and I would like to talk about those. Because some people take the approach that, hey, it's an offer, start off something, don't let the offer die, do something, send them something back. So here's an instance where I find it sometimes, not always, people sometimes read or watch my blog and said, we did exactly what you said, and it didn't work for us. Well, I don't know if to say it didn't work for them, but every situation is so drastically different, you can't just do the exact same thing as some checklist. It has to do with strategy, and every deal is different. But the times that I do not put in a counter offer, is when I get a low ball. And when the low ball is too low. Now, this isn't always the case, but it's most of the time. Let me actually change it so I can get in the sun. It's not always the case. So one example is, if someone, let's say you have a $500,000 house and someone offers you $400,000 or $350,000 or something like that, or $425,000, just crazy, ridiculous low. Some people will counter that. I mean, that's a possibility, and I might do that sometimes. But in the situation where someone offers that low, basically, if you counter, you are negotiating with yourself, which I would have gotten to that a little bit quicker. You're negotiating with yourself. So you have a $500K house, someone offers you $400K, and you're just, what are you going to do? You're going to counter at $480,000, $490,000, just basically handing them $10,000, $20,000, because it's not like they're just going to take that price. So you are just countering with yourself. You're just giving them 10, 20 grand to start the negotiations. The other way to do it is to call their bluff. 2 sleepless nights, 1 or 2 sleepless nights. Let them, think about what they've done. I definitely call every other buyer that's out there, potential buyer that's out there, and let them know that you have an offer in hand, because there's nothing that says you have to tell them that you have a lowball offer. So we frequently have used a lowball offer to get a full price offer, which is why I warn people when buying not to use lowballs, because your lowball can just help trigger a sale to somebody else. So I won't, in some instances I won't counter. And by not countering, calling their bluff, waiting a week or 2, frequently they will then resubmit another offer, a more reasonable offer. So this allows them to be the ones that are countering against themselves, and once they come up, you can kind of see how much have they moved. Hey, well, that worked pretty well last time. Do we do that again, or do we start to make some movement? Some people will counter full price to a ridiculous lowball offer. They'll say, well, if you're gonna be ridiculous, then I'll be ridiculous. When I say full price being ridiculous, that's after, if you've had 30 days of no price drops, you're not gonna likely sell for full price. We have done it before. We have sold full price when we get multiple offers, but rarely do the homes ever sit that long. So yeah, so all this is about strategy. People have emailed me, what are you gonna do when you sell my house? As if I'm just gonna send a checklist saying, this, and this, and we'll market it on 100 websites. Any of those places that say we put your house on 700 websites is full of baloney. Those 700 websites is one click where the MLS will just redistribute it to everywhere. So it's not a checklist system. It's about thinking. It's about strategy. It's about helping the client net the highest amount of money. And recently I had someone call me saying, I should have used you, but instead I went with a friend. I should have used you. I've read all of your blogs, all of your videos. I did staging, did all these things, and I should have used you. And she was very much kicking herself for not using me. And we actually might get a video testimonial from her in the Kellogg's cereal format, where you put a bed sheet in front of someone, because she doesn't want her identity shown to hurt anyone's feeling. But blog.franklyrealty.com, or youtube.com/franklyrealty. Bye.